Hi guys, and welcome to the introduction for my custom build that I'm going to do for the Thermaltake Invitational Balkan 2019. Now, first, as I said, I'd like to thank Thermaltake for inviting me for this year's. Actually, this is the first time that Thermaltake is doing this sort of a competition here in the Balkan region. So, as I mentioned in the, I would say, introduction video a couple of weeks ago, there are going to be loads of cool guys that will be, let's say, competing with me in a way that they're going to do their own designs on their custom builds. So first off, I'm just going to say the theme for this build that I'm going to do is going to be Horus. So that's going to be based on Egyptian mythology, and I'm going to do something that just popped into my mind. I haven't actually started, to think about the exact theme, and then I started, okay, Egypt, I could do something with that, then Horus, I could do something with that, and then the idea of the whole build just popped into my head. So basically that's how I usually do my builds, so yeah, kind of makes sense. But here we have the Thermaltake Level 20 GT huge case. This is 22 kilos case. I mean, what to say. On front you have 2 times 200 millimeters fans, you have one at the back 140 millimeter, you have 4 cages for your hard drives, you have loads of places for your SSDs. You could actually put vertically 2 graphic cards. So basically this is really insane. Now the thing that I'm going to do is it's going to rearrange everything, and this is the first time basically I'm doing rearranging stuff completely in the case. So yeah, again, doing something that I haven't done before. Now, talking about other products, here we have the Thermaltake Toughpower iRGB plus 850 watts. This is platinum power supply, fully modular, and it's RGB, of course, since we're talking about Thermaltake. Now I'm going to add some custom sleeved extenders, and that's going to be really nice, going at the same position. The power supply is not going to change its location, definitely, but the rest will. Now we have something else from Thermaltake, but I'll skip to that part later on, since as you can see I don't have enough space on my table. Now here we have the Patriot Viper. These are the RGB 2x8 gigabytes DDR4, so 16 altogether, 3200 megahertz, and I'll be doing with these loads of custom builds very soon. And here we have Patriot Burst. This is 2.5 inch SSD. We have 480 gigabytes. Of course, it will be modified as well. Yeah, and I need to modify this as well, so makes sense. Next to that, we have MSI stuff, of course. Here we have the GeForce RTX 2060. This is the Gaming Z, whatever you want to call it, graphic card, and just by the looks, it looks brilliant. I did a couple of tests on 2060 RTX, and I'm pretty satisfied with the results, so there's nothing too much to say about it. This is 6 gigabytes DDR6 RAMs, and that's all there is to it when it comes to graphic card. Now we do have some liquid cooling, we do have motherboard, of course, and the processor. So let me just remove this. As I mentioned, we have the MSI as one of the sponsors for this competition. Now the motherboard that we're going to use is the MSI B450M Gaming Plus motherboard. Also we had the AMD processor, logically, and here it is. I already placed it on since there wasn't any box with it, but I did get a box cooler, but okay. We have the AMD Ryzen 5 2500X, and this is going to be, I would say, extreme build when it comes to case, cooling and power supply, but mid-range when it comes to components. But who cares? I mean, it's supposed to be a modding competition and not overclocking or testing or performance competition. And the last thing, it's also heavy. We have here the water cooling things. Now this is from Thermaltake, of course, as you can see, the M360 Plus. This is a liquid cooling kit that has everything. You have 360 radiator, you have three 120mm fans, you have the CPU block, you have the reservoir and pump combination combo, whatever you want to call it. You have 4 pipes 50 centimeters, you have 8 fittings, you have 2 angled fittings, you have C1000 pure clear coolant, and well, basically that's all there is to it. I mean, yeah, you have that rubber for bending the pipes. The diameter is 16 millimeters of the pipes, so it's going to be another cool build with a bit wider pipes than usual that I do. And basically that is it. This was just an introduction to all the components that I'm going to use for this project. It's going to be really interesting and definitely loads of work when it comes to, when you take into consideration that the case is really big and you can figure it out. So guys, I would like to thank again Thermaltake, AMD, MSI Gaming and Patriot Viper for supporting this really awesome contest in Balkan region. I'm really thrilled that this is happening here in my region, in Croatia, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria. I mean, what to say, guys. So this way I would like to wish all the best to the guys that I'm competing with, and well, stay tuned, you'll see definitely more, and you're definitely going to see time-lapse video of Horus build project, whatever you want to call it. So guys, thanks for watching, see you next time, bye bye.